Hi, welcome back to Food Travel Shopping Channel, and you're watching another episode of Restaurant Remake. Today I am making the jumbo shrimp with walnuts in the mayonnaise sauce. It is so beautiful. This is one of the dish that you always go to when you have a Chinese banquet. You will see something like this, and this has always been my favorite dish, and I am going to show you how to make this. It's actually quite easy to do, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up at the end by hitting the like button below. And if you really enjoyed this video, please do share your comment and feedback for me in the comments section below. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends and family, and let's go check out the ingredients. Let's check out the ingredients to make our jumbo shrimp with walnuts in mayonnaise sauce. So I will list the ingredients as usual. And let me show you how to get this started. All right, so to get started, we are going to marinate our shrimp here first. Okay, so I have my sesame oil. That's very essential in Chinese cooking. We always marinate with a lot of things with sesame oil. Got some white pepper and salt, so we're gonna put that in. The Hsing cooking wine, don't forget, this is also very essential. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this together. And at the same time, I'm gonna marinate this with 1 egg. Break the yolk. All right. All right, so I got these 30 of these tiger shrimp here. It's gonna be so delicious. This is definitely gonna feed your party of, 6 to 8 people. Usually Chinese dishes have a lot of, when you have Chinese food, you're gonna order a lot of different dishes. And this might be one of them. All right, so we're gonna set this to the side and marinate it for 15 to 20 minutes. We can start prepping the sauce here. And the sauce is very simple. It's just some mayonnaise and condensed milk. And basically, we're gonna put our condensed milk in, and with a whisk, we're gonna whisk this all together. And I also am gonna add in my rice vinegar as well. Okay, just wanna get all the condensed milk out. So when you're doing this recipe at home, you can just put it all together in one bowl. I'm just showing it to you separated. Okay, and then we're just gonna whisk this all together. Okay, so then there's my sauce. And we're gonna set this to the side and we're gonna use that later. Okay, next couple of things is that we are going to do our candied walnuts. So I'm gonna show you in the stove. We're gonna preheat the oil. We're gonna do a quick deep fry of the walnuts. This is how you usually do it at the restaurant. So it's just a quicker way instead of doing a regular baked candied walnut. It just takes too much time. And then we're gonna melt in our water with the sugar in a sauce bowl. So I'm gonna show it to you over in the stove. All right, coming to my stove here, I have using both of my burner here. So I am gonna put my water in here first. And this is to do the candied walnuts. All right, so the water is pretty much heated here. I am still waiting on my oil, so I'm just gonna let this sit here, turn off my burner. You do need to multitask a little bit. With my strainer here, I'm gonna put this in because it's just a little bit easier to maneuver when I'm deep frying the walnuts. Okay, so it is a little bit over 325, so that's okay. And we're gonna put this in. And we're gonna cook this for 4 minutes. So the last minute, you really wanna put in a good eye on, so then we need to monitor it very carefully. In the meantime, I'm just gonna grab a paper towel just to layer it in my bowl. Just getting it ready. Okay, so with the other burner, let's turn on the flame again so then we can melt down the sugar. All right, so it's close to the 2-minute mark here. Gonna turn on the back burner, like I said. Let's go ahead and melt that white sugar. All right, so this is about 4 minutes here with my walnuts. Let me just continue to just fish them out. All right, so the color is definitely changed a little golden brown. That's always good. All right, so the sugar water is also ready, and we're gonna put in our deep fry walnuts in. And we're just basically coating them. And during this process, just wanted to kind of also dry up the liquid a little bit, but don't overdo it. Just making sure that the nooks and cranny of the walnuts gets the sugar. You want to do this in medium heat. All right, so pour it into the Parmesan paper. Okay, let me show you the candied pieces here. Okay, and then we just let this cool. Let me show you the next step. All right, once the water is boiled, rapidly, gonna add in some chicken powder. Add in about a tablespoon of oil. Make sure it's keep on rapidly boiling. All right, we're gonna add in our broccoli. All right, for the broccoli, we're gonna cook about 4 minutes. I'm gonna cover the lid a little bit just to make it boil a little bit quicker. All right, the last minute, I just wanna open the lid. All right, so it's close to our 4 minutes. So let's start taking them out. Just want to do it quickly as possible right now. All right, so I am gonna show you how we're gonna make it very nicely on the plate. While it is hot, we're gonna place it around the plate nicely here. Try to grab the one that is pretty similar in sizes. Just gonna go around the plate. Trying to get these big ones on the outside. All right, gonna use a paper towel to soak up any water. All right, so there's some extra pieces, so I'm just gonna layer it in between where I see some gap. And just if there's water in the middle, just go ahead and wipe it carefully. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to make the shrimp now. All right, so now we are going to flour our shrimp. All right, so individually, we're gonna try to put them in. Just put a few pieces in here, just toss it over. In the meantime, you should be preheating the oil to 350 degrees. All right, so we're using the same oil as before. Once you get to 350, we can put our shrimp in. Okay, so it's a little bit over 350, so that's okay. Let's start putting it in. As we put them in, it will lower the temperature, so that's why it's okay. All right, so frying the shrimp is actually relatively very quickly, so we can take them out. Transfer it to a paper towel here, and then just do a few more batches. You want to do them relatively quickly here. And when you bring them up, just season it with a little salt, just like this. So as it goes, we can season it more. All right, another batch is done. Okay, and the last batch of frying is done. All right, so bringing back over here, we're gonna add in our shrimp directly while it's still warm. Gonna toss it with the mayonnaise sauce. So that's how it heat up the sauce. Oh man, it smells so good. All right, wow, this is so good. All right, so make sure each shrimp have these yummy mayonnaise sauce. And then we're gonna sprinkle some of our sesame seed. All right. gonna give it a good toss and save some more sesame seed as we garnish it on top. Ooh. So now you understand why I need such a big bowl to have it with my mayonnaise sauce. All right, this is good. We're ready for plating. All right, so after we toss this, now we can bring this back into play with our plate and with our candied walnuts. So what you want to do is to bring over here, and you want to just put all the shrimp right in the middle, right into the center. Okay, it's gonna be like a ball of mountain. Oh, beautiful. You want to get all the sauce in there. Okay. So we're gonna sprinkle with more white sesame seed. Oh, looks so nice. And we're gonna add in our candied walnuts. All right, and there we have it. All right, so at the end of every episode, I am here to go ahead and do a taste test. So of course, I am going to grab one of the big piece of shrimp here. This is so good. This is the taste. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so creamy. The mayonnaise is just so good. Gonna try out my candied walnut. Wow. The deep fried version is definitely something different. Wow. Wow. That's very interesting. And of course my broccoli. So good. Well, I hope you enjoyed the jumbo shrimp with walnuts in mayonnaise sauce. Please give me a thumbs up by hitting the like button below. And if you have not yet joined my family, the FTSC channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you are willing to try out this dish, please let me know how it works out for you and how you think about the taste. Please provide your comments below. And don't forget to share this yummy food with your friends and family. And be sure to share this video to your friends and family as well. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Restaurant Remake.